What I'd like to do in this video tutorial is to explain how widgets work in WordPress. And what widgets are is they are little itty-bitty programs. Some of you may be familiar with this from working in Windows, where maybe you'll see something on the desktop that's just like a little clock that runs or a little calendar that runs. What they are is they're little itty-bitty programs that add functionality to an existing WordPress website. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and just show you where they are. I'm just going to go to Dashboard, again, Commonplace, go down to Appearance, and I'm going to go to Widgets. Now, what you see here as far as the widgets that are available are just what I have decided by default to include here. If you're running a real WordPress website that you have created, you can download widgets, and there are just, I don't know, millions of them, or maybe hundreds of thousands of them. But what they are is they're all located here. They're listed in alphabetical order, I believe. And over here on the right hand side, you can see where we can put these widgets, and they have certain locations on the web page. So this would be a widget that would go in the upper right hand header of the web page. This would be what we call the sidebar, if we had a sidebar on that page: primary sidebar, secondary sidebar, so on and so forth. So I'm going to just show you how to do one of these, and that is how to add a social media widget. And we're going to put it so that it exists in this primary sidebar. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this down a little bit, which is going to give me sort of like a target area that I can go to. And then I'm going to go down here and get the social media profiles, and I'm going to go ahead and drag it up here, and I'm going to put it right here underneath the primary sidebar. Once I let it go, you're going to see that I have some information I need to fill out. First thing I'm going to need to put is a title, so I'll call it My Social Media. And I'm sure you can become more creative about this. This one here says whether this is going to open in a new window or in the existing window. I'm just going to click that it's going to open up a brand new window. Down below here, you see where we have an icon set, and this is where I can select different kinds of icons, and again, you can play with this. I'm just going to pick the default one. The next one that I can pick is the size of the icons, either in a small, medium, or actually mini, small, and large. I'm going to pick the medium one. Now, what I need to do here is these are the icons that are available or that I can use for the different feeds. So what I've done is I've ahead of time gone in and found the links to the different social media that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and open up here, and I'm going to pull this down so we can see it in here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick my Twitter feed. So I've already selected that. I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to put it right here into Twitter. And I'm going to paste it. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here again, and I'm going to pick the one for Facebook. Right click, copy, and I'm going to go to Facebook, paste. Then I'm going to go back up here. I'm going to pick the one for LinkedIn. Right click, copy, click, and paste. And then finally, because I have a YouTube account with the videos that you're watching, including this video, I'm going to have my channel there, which is in YouTube. I'm going to paste. Now the key thing here that you need to really remember is to make sure when you get all done that you need to save this, or it's not going to, you'll go crazy. It'll put it in there and then it won't save. Now again, this is one of the widgets that does this. There you can go out and find, when you have your own WordPress site, lots and lots of different versions of widgets. I just happen to like this one because it predominantly handles the ones that I would like to utilize. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save what I've got. Get the little animation. I'm going to scroll to the top. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to visit the website. And now you see this is my social media. if I click on this, and I'm going to just open it up here, you can see that this is my Twitter account right here. I'm going to close out of that one, and I'm going to close that tab, and I'm going to go back and pick Facebook, and then there's Facebook. I'm just going to close this page here so we can see what this looks like. But Facebook, I'm going to close out of this one, so close current tab. I'm going to go to LinkedIn, and this is my LinkedIn profile down here. Scroll back up again. And then finally, I am going to close out of this, and I'm going to go to YouTube. And YouTube, what YouTube allows me to do is when I have a YouTube account, I can create what's called a channel, which is like the channel on your television. And right here, if we look up here, you can see this is a featured video I have, which just happens to be one of the ones that I just did. If I go in here to browse videos, you can go down here and see the various videos that I've done before. So you could actually have your own YouTube channel, if you will. These are just different videos that I either did as an experiment. They have my grandson. Some of these are just videos that we did about starting and running a business for some of my other real estate classes. These are some videos that I did. And you can see we have we can go to second pages, third pages, so on and so forth. So this is just stuff that I've done all along. Just a lot of the older stuff is just experimental stuff. And but just to give you an idea, this is just another use that you can put this all together, if you will, in your WordPress website. So again, I'm going to close out of here. And so what we see so far is this is where our social media widgets are. Again, there are a lot of other widgets that are in there. Each one of these widgets that are here has different functionality. Many of these I haven't actually honestly taken the time to go through and test them. They all provide different things, and again, you can get probably hundreds of thousands of different types of widgets. And you can also, when you drag them, you put them on different locations within the page. So if you have the time, I would recommend that you play around with this a little bit, see what things look like. In certain places, they may not look the best, but this just so that you know what the functionality looks like. And again, when you visit the site, you see that I have them up here now, and so now you would know how all of this goes together, where I had you made all the Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn accounts, and how this all kind of goes together on your particular website.